Good morning, all of you. I'm Kishan from class 6. Today I'm over here to discuss a beautiful chapter that is adjectival clause. That is adjectival clause. So actually, what are adjectival clause? So first we have to understand clause, then adjective, and then we will understand adjectival clause. So, what are a clause? What is a clause actually? So, actually, a clause is a group of words that have its own subject and verb and gives us a full sense within a sentence. Means what? Means a clause is just a group of words which comes under a sentence. The there is much more difference between a clause and a sentence. A sentence is a group of words which gives us a sense, but a clause is a group of words that have its own subject and predicate. That have its own subject and predicate or verb and gives us a full sense within a sentence. Okay, so it should be in a sentence. It should be not be a independent sentence. The boy who is wearing a red shirt is my brother. So, who is wearing the red shirt is my brother. So, this sentence is giving us a full sense that who is wearing a red shirt is my brother. So, this is a group of person and he that is wearing a red shirt is my brother. So this sentence is giving a full sense and this sentence has subject, this sentence has verb, this sentence has predicate. So we can call this sentence as a clause and this sentence is also comes under a sentence, come within a sentence. Okay, now come to adjective. What does adjective mean? What is adjective? So in Hindi we call adjective as a विशेषण. Okay, so what are adjective? So adjective is a word that tells us more about subject is called adjective. So word which tells us more about uh, subject. So a word which tells us more about a subject is known as adjective, or a word which qualifies noun and pronoun is called adjective. For example, the boy in the red shirt. So I'm writing some other examples. The blue car. The blue car. This is a sentence. And one more thing, that adjective always comes before a noun, okay, in a sentence. So in this sentence, what is a noun over here? So noun is this car. Car is noun over here. So a word which tells us more about this car is called adjective. So what is adjective over here? And which comes just before a noun. So this blue. Okay, if we omit this blue from the sentence has its own meaning and the meaning will be remain same. Okay, so this is adjective over here. Now what is adjectival clause? We have understand it clause, we have understand also adjective, and now we have to understand adjectival clause. What are adjectival clause? The adjectival clause are the clause which contain adjective in it. So a general, what is clause, we have understand it. So a clause which has a adjective. So this is a adjectival, this is the example of adjectival clause because it has adjective in this clause. So this is a adjectival clause. Now there are two types of adjectival clause. There are mainly two types of adjectival clause. One is defining clause. One is defining adjectival clause, and second one is non-defining adjectival clause. Okay. So what are defining adjectival clause? So defining adjectival clause means if we omit that clause, from the sentence, and if the sentence has changed its meaning totally, then we can say that is defining, that is defining adjectival clause, because it is defining something, then only the meaning of the sentence has been changed. For example, a film which has no sense of violence is difficult to come by. If we here what is clause which has no sense of violence. Okay, so if we omit this, if we take out this clause from the sentence, then what will be the sentence? A film is difficult to come by. What is difficult to come by? Okay, so this is a defining clause in this sentence. And what are non-defining adjectival clause? So which a clause which we omit from the sentence, but the sentence remain itself meaning. Okay, the sentence will not change its meaning. That is known as non-adjectival clause. If we omit the clause from the sentence, the sentence will remain same. Okay, for example, the housing complex which is going to be more than 500 flat. I am writing this one to the board. Right, I am writing. So the housing complex which is going to have 200 rooms will be completed within a year. ये सेंटेंस का क्या रहा है, पहले हम लोग को ये देखना पड़ेगा. तो द हाउसिंग कॉम्प्लेक्स, जो ये हाउस बन रहा है, जो ये घर बन रहा है, विच इज गोइंग टू हैव 200 रूम, जिसके पास 200 रूम जा होने वाले हैं, विल बी कंप्लीटेड विद इन अ ईयर, जो कि इस साल कंप्लीट हो जाएगा, एक साल में कंप्लीट हो जाएगा. तो इस सेंटेंस में क्लॉज क्या है? तो एक चीज याद रखना कि जो भी एग्जेक्टिवियल क्लॉज होगा वो जब भी स्टार्ट होगा तो वो whom से या स्टार्ट होगा, what से स्टार्ट होगा, which से स्टार्ट होगा और that से स्टार्ट होगा. तो यहाँ पर जो है which है, तो which जहाँ आपको दिख जाए सेंटेंस में, which दिख जाए, whom दिख जाए, that दिख जाए, ठीक है. और एक और चीज है एग्जेक्टिवियल क्लॉज का, कि जहां से आपका एग्जेक्टिवियल क्लॉज स्टार्ट होगा और जहां पर खत्म होगा ना, वहां पे आपको कोमा मिल जाएगा. यू कैन सी इन सेंटेंस 4 दैट दीज टू प्लेसेस हैव कोमा. सो विच, जहां कोमा पहला है और विच लिखा हुआ है, वहां से स्टार्ट करेंगे और जहां दूसरा कोमा है वहां पर जाकर के एंड कर देंगे. तो यही हमारा, इतना ही हमारा क्लॉज होगा. अब देखते हैं ये कौन सा क्लॉज है, ये क्या एग्जेक्टिवियल क्लॉज है? तो हाँ है. अब यहाँ पर नाउन क्या है, ये कैसे एग्जेक्टिवियल क्लॉज है? यहाँ पे तो कोई है ही नहीं एग्जेक्टिव. तो देखो कैसे, द हाउसिंग कॉम्प्लेक्स, यहाँ पर ये नाउन है, द हाउसिंग कॉम्प्लेक्स, ठीक है. तो हाउसिंग कॉम्प्लेक्स के बारे में ये जो सेंटेंस है, विच इज गोइंग टू हैव 200 रूम, तो उस हाउसिंग कॉम्प्लेक्स के बारे में हमें कुछ और इंफॉर्मेशन दे रहा है ना, इसीलिए ये भी क्या है, एग्जेक्टिवियल क्लॉज है, ठीक है. तो ये अगर मैं बता रहा था नॉन डिफाइनिंग एग्जेक्टिवियल क्लॉज, तो अगर हम इस सेंटेंस में से ये जो क्लॉज है इसको हम हटा लेते हैं, फिर भी इस सेंटेंस के मीनिंग में कोई चेंजेस नहीं आएगा. उसी को हम लोग नॉन डिफाइनिंग एग्जेक्टिवियल क्लॉज कहते हैं। आइए देखते हैं इसको ओमिट करके। द हाउसिंग कॉम्प्लेक्स विल बी कंप्लीटेड विद इन अ ईयर। सो नो चेंजेस इन द मीनिंग ऑफ द सेंटेंस। सेंटेंस का मीनिंग वही है, बस ये थोड़ा सा ज्यादा इंफॉर्मेशन दे रहा था, ये थोड़ा कम इंफॉर्मेशन देगा। सो आई होप दैट यू हैव अंडरस्टैंड दिस वन। थैंक यू।